This is also kind of interesting. So this is CBS Sports.com. Likelihood of each defense becoming a top 10 unit in 2023. And these are the bottom half of the defenses in the league. So they say the Browns are in the possibly, so they could possibly go from one of the bottom defenses to a top 10 unit. Browns are along with Panthers, Packers, Jaguars, Chiefs, Chargers, Dolphins, Saints, Seahawks, Commanders. Browns have had the top-end talent to be an elite defense for a while, but haven't been able to put the pieces together. Myles Garrett remains, joined by Dalvin Tomlinson, Zadarius Smith up front. Can the cornerback trio finally coalesce into a special group? And see what we were just saying previously. Don't ask them to do things. You don't have to get tricky when you have talent, and they have talent in that back half.
Right, you don't got to get crafty when you can just dunk. Right, like Giannis don't got to go behind the back, inside out, and learn how to do a step back. Why? Because he could just power everybody and slam it. Like it's basically that, right? That's what they're trying to do on defense. They're starting to be like, hey, we have Denzel Ward. We could just have him follow who's inside instead of having to try to shift things and try to kick things around. And look, let's be real. The fact that the Browns are even in the conversation with can be a top 10 defense, given what we saw from them last year, says a lot about what they did this offseason. Like, says a ton.
I agree.
Because top 10 would not be where I would put this defense unless we're talking about most embarrassing performances in the run game all time. Because that's what that Buffalo game was. Like, they put up some all-time bad tape.
Yeah. Buffalo. What about Atlanta? Atlanta ran the ball 11 times in a row.
See, Atlanta was like, okay, you were just worn down personnel-wise. You know what I mean? Like, you guys got hurt. Miles didn't play in that game. I don't think Jadeveon played in that game. If Miles didn't play, Jadeveon definitely didn't play, even though he was mad about the whole situation, right, with the whole sack stuff. But then you get to that Bills game, dog. Everybody was healthy. You just got out the way. Like, that's if they're lucky, NFL Films and Howard Cosell are not around today to do the old cut-ups that they used to do, because they would have had some fun with how elegantly the Browns are just getting moved out the way. And this is the Buffalo Bills, who everybody thinks stinks at running the ball and protecting the quarterback, that were doing this team. This was Devin Singletary. Like, at least the Atlanta Falcons try to run the ball. Like, they come from the same dude that brought you Derrick Henry. We got pushed and bullied by the Buffalo Bills, whose best running back is Josh Allen, who doesn't run the ball that much anymore. Like, no, that was I don't know how it got that bad, but it got so bad. Like, the Buffalo Bills could not believe it. That's why they didn't run the ball in the first half. They're like, no way that happens all game. And then it just did.